All right, so are you ready to dive deep into this Google Pixel 9 series?
Oh, I'm ready.
We've got a pretty awesome in-depth review straight from RechargeMyTopup.com, and we're going to break it down.
Okay.
Is all the hype real?
Yeah.
Is it worth upgrading? Should you even think about it? Or we're going to figure that out right now.
Okay, so right off the bat, what's really interesting to me is that Google's like going all in on AI with this phone.
Yeah.
Like they're not just adding a couple new features.
Yeah.
They're really trying to change what a smartphone can even be.
That's what I got from it, too. Like, when I was reading the review, it was just like, whoa, this is different. But first, I think we got to talk about just the look and feel, right? So RechargeMyTopup.com mentions the Pixel 9 series. It's got flat edges now.
Okay.
It's kind of a modern vibe. It reminded me of, like, some of the earlier phone designs, actually.
Yeah, it's a pretty noticeable change from what we've been seeing.
Yeah.
And that camera bar,
Oh, yeah.
bold design choice, visually sets it apart.
Yeah.
You can't miss it. And also, don't forget, we've got 3 sizes in the lineup.
Oh, that's right.
So the Pixel 9 and the 9 Pro both come in with a 6.3-inch display.
Okay.
And then the 9 Pro XL is rocking a 6.7.
All right, so bigger screen if you want that.
Yeah, plenty of space. And, RechargeMyTopup.com pointed out the OLED panels, high refresh rates. So
oh, nice.
that means smooth, it means vibrant, a premium visual experience.
Yeah, for sure.
They didn't skip on the display. And they've got some pretty cool color options, too, this time around.
Yeah, what are we talking?
So they've got your kind of standards like,
Yeah.
peony, wintergreen, porcelain, obsidian. Those are still around. But then the Pro models get a couple of unique colors, rose quartz and hazel.
Oh, rose quartz, fancy.
Yeah.
But I think we need to talk about the brains of this whole operation.
Yeah.
This is what really got me excited, I gotta say. When I was reading the review,
Okay.
this Tensor G4 chip,
Oh, yeah.
this is Google's own chip,
Yep.
and this is what's powering all this AI stuff, right?
You got it. The G4 is like the heart of the Pixel 9 series.
Really?
It's what's driving all this stuff. All the smarts, the real-time image processing, super responsive, voice commands. The Google Assistant is so much better, so much more helpful.
Yeah, because they're calling it Gemini now, right?
Yeah, Gemini, it's almost intuitive now.
Really?
Picks up on things.
So it's not just speed, it's like
It's intelligent.
actual intelligence.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. Okay, I also want to talk about the camera specs because
Oh, yeah.
gotta get into that. 50 megapixel wide lens, 48 ultra wide, and this is on all the models.
Yeah, they're not messing around.
No.
Those are some serious numbers.
I mean, can you even, what do you even do with all those megapixels?
Oh, I mean, you could print a billboard with the level of detail you could get from these sensors.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild. Okay, so...
And then, if you bump up to the Pro versions,
Oh, there's more?
there's more. You get an extra 48 megapixel telephoto lens.
Wow.
So then you can zoom in on stuff. You're really getting in there.
Oh, so like if you're at a sporting event or something?
Oh, yeah. Concert, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And hold on, even the front camera on the Pro models?
Yeah, hold on.
42 megapixels. They really upped their selfie game.
It's like they really want people to have high quality photos and videos,
Yeah.
like, everyday moments, but also if you want to get like professional
Yeah.
with your content creation.
Wow.
But there's one feature that really jumped out at me, especially like from a safety perspective.
You're talking about the Satellite SOS?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, this is huge.
Huge.
Especially for someone like me. I love going hiking and, out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, this is a game changer, especially because this Pixel 9 series, this is the first like Android lineup
Oh, really?
to offer this.
Wow.
So imagine you're out there, you're out in the wilderness, there's no cell service.
Yeah. Happens all the time.
You can still send a message, you can send your location. It's a lifesaver.
Oh, yeah. Like no more relying on those two little bars.
Nope.
Hoping that it gets out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we've talked about the looks, we've talked about the power.
The brawn.
Yeah, but RechargeMyTopup.com makes it clear that Google's going way beyond that.
Yeah.
The AI software features.
Oh, yeah.
It's like having a personal assistant in your pocket.
It really is.
It's wild. Like you've got your photo editor, you've got your research librarian.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see how they're like weaving AI into everything.
Yeah.
The whole experience of using the phone. Like you've got Pixel Studio, for example.
Yeah, tell me about that.
This thing opens up a whole world of possibilities for image generation.
Yeah, so I was reading about Pixel Studio and I was like,
Yeah.
Is this Photoshop on my phone?
Kind of, yeah.
What can you actually do?
It's almost like you've got this like creative partner in your pocket.
Okay.
So you can realistically remove unwanted objects from photos.
Oh, cool.
You can enhance the resolution of images. You can even create your own artwork.
Wow.
based on, like, prompts you give it.
Okay, that is powerful.
Yeah.
What else? Because I was also reading about this call notes thing
Oh, yeah.
where it uses AI to make like summaries of your calls.
Yeah, imagine that, like,
That would save me so much time.
no more sitting through, like, an hour-long meeting just to get to that one detail you
Exactly.
need. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, but I also gonna say one thing that kind of surprised me
Okay.
was that it launched with Android 14
Oh, yeah.
instead of 15. Seemed kind of strange.
Yeah, a little unexpected.
Yeah.
But, to be fair, Google got an update out pretty quickly.
Oh, okay.
Through the Pixel drop, so it's got Android 15 now.
All right, so we're good.
So we're good.
But the main thing is they're committed to 7 years of software support.
7 years.
That's a long time for a phone.
Yeah, that's pretty reassuring, though, right?
Yeah, definitely. Especially like if you're investing this much.
You know it's going to stay up to date.
You know, it's going to be secure.
Secure, yeah.
But you know what else I noticed? It's like their marketing is pretty aggressive this time.
It is.
Launching earlier than usual.
Yeah.
It's almost like they're trying to challenge Apple.
Yeah, they came out swinging.
Yeah. And the Super Bowl ads.
Oh, man.
They were all over it.
Yeah, dream job. That was showcasing Gemini.
Yeah.
And then the Party Blitz ad.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That really showed off how,
How it could get that information right when you need it.
right then. Yeah, real time.
Pretty slick.
Yeah. But there was a little bit of a controversy, wasn't there, with their influencer campaign?
Yeah. What was that about? I remember reading something about that.
Yeah, so there was this thing in their initial influencer program
Okay.
that restricted them from mentioning competitor products.
Oh, wow.
And it kind of, blew up online.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people were not happy.
It sounds like they were trying to control things a little too much.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But to their credit, Google listened.
Oh, good.
They removed that restriction pretty quickly.
Good for them.
Yeah.
So, okay, the Pixel 9 series,
Yeah.
we got cutting-edge AI, great hardware, we got long-term software support,
Check, check, check.
a couple marketing hiccups along the way.
That's going to happen.
But the question is it worth the investment? What do you think?
Well, RechargeMyTopup.com recommends it.
Okay.
If you're looking for a phone that prioritizes AI, security, and, a great camera.
Yeah.
But the question is, what do you need? What are your priorities?
That's the real question, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to figure that out.
So we're going to keep going,
All right, I'm ready.
and we're going to figure out if the Pixel 9 series actually lives up to all the hype.
Let's go. You know what I think is really cool is it's not just about the individual features.
Yeah.
It's about how it all comes together.
Right.
To create this experience that's really smooth and intuitive, and Google's really trying to make a smartphone that almost knows what you want before you do
Yeah.
and helps you do more.
It's like they're really blurring the lines between a phone and a personal assistant
Totally.
and like a creative tool,
Yeah.
all driven by AI.
It is
Kind of mind-blowing.
Yeah, and this is all happening at this time when AI is
Yeah.
evolving so rapidly.
Right. It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's touching every part of our lives. And,
Yeah.
And the Pixel 9 series is it's a perfect example
Right.
of how fast things are changing.
Yeah. It's not just about
Right.
like making our phones faster or
Right.
making our pictures look prettier.
Yeah.
It's using AI to
Fundamentally change how we interact with everything.
yeah.
Think about it. What if you could just describe an image in your head
Okay.
and your phone could just create it?
Really?
That's Pixel Studio.
That would be amazing. It's like
a-
having a personal artist
Yeah.
on call.
Yep, in your pocket.
That's incredible. No more
Yeah.
struggling to find the right image or,
Yep.
Using complicated software.
Nope, and then there's Gemini Live,
Yeah, tell me about that.
which I think this has even bigger implications.
Okay.
Imagine you're having a voice conversation
Okay.
and the AI is generating images based on what you're saying.
Okay, that is right out of science fiction.
It is. It's
Wow.
adding a visual dimension to our conversations.
Think about brainstorming sessions
Oh, yeah.
or giving a presentation.
Yeah.
Even just
Or just telling a story.
telling a story to your kids.
Yeah, it could totally change how we communicate.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, and remember, Google is committed to 7 years of software support.
Right. So this is just the beginning.
This is just the start.
We're going to see even more of these AI features as time goes on.
Oh, yeah.
That's both exciting and a little bit scary.
It makes you wonder what else is coming.
Yeah, for sure. But let's bring it back down to earth for a minute.
Okay.
And talk about some of the other key things that stood out in the RechargeMyTopup.com review.
Yeah.
We talked about the design earlier, the flat edges.
Yeah, it's subtle,
Yeah,
but it makes the phone feel a lot more modern.
it does.
Sleek, it's comfortable to hold. The flat edges give it a little bit more grip.
Yeah, it's a nice change from all the rounded edges we've been seeing.
Yeah.
What about that camera bar? I mean, it's definitely eye-catching.
It's definitely a statement. It's like Google saying, hey, we're not afraid to be different.
I like that.
Yeah.
But speaking of the camera, I mean, the specs are amazing.
Oh, yeah, they're top-notch
50 megapixel wide, 48 ultra wide.
across the board.
And then if you go for the Pro, you get that extra telephoto.
That's right, that 48 megapixel telephoto, can't forget about that.
Plus, they've got that front camera on the Pro models. It's 42 megapixels.
That's a lot of megapixels.
That's a lot. I don't even know
Yeah.
what you would do with all that.
But, it's not just about the numbers.
Yeah.
The image quality is just, it's really exceptional.
Yeah.
Even in low light, it's really impressive. And the AI features like night sight and portrait mode, they really elevate mobile photography.
Yeah, I saw some of those sample photos in the review.
Oh, yeah.
They looked incredible.
Yeah.
Really crisp. But even beyond just the hardware, it's really that AI software that sets the Pixel 9 apart.
Yeah, it's really impressive.
Like Pixel Studio image generation, Pixel screenshots for managing your screenshots.
That's right. And call notes for the summaries of your phone calls.
All powered by the Tensor G4 chip.
All driven by that G4.
Yeah, it's really like having a team of experts
in your pocket,
working behind the scenes to make your phone experience better.
And don't forget about Gemini Live.
I know. I'm still thinking about that.
It's wild.
Imagine having a conversation and the AI is just making pictures out of the words.
Crazy.
That is next level.
Yeah, it could change everything.
But, with all this amazing technology, there was one thing that really resonated with me just on a practical level.
Oh, you mean Satellite SOS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one hit home for me.
Yeah, I get that.
Like I said, I do a lot of hiking, camping. I'm out in the wilderness a lot.
Yeah.
And the thought of being able to call for help, even if I don't have cell service, it's huge.
That peace of mind.
Yeah.
Knowing you can reach someone no matter where you are.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's like a testament to Google's commitment to innovation, but also user safety.
I think that's something that people don't really think about when they're considering a new phone.
They get caught up in the flashy features.
Yeah, the bells and whistle.
Right.
But sometimes it's those little practical things that can make a big difference.
Make a huge difference.
Absolutely. Okay, so the Pixel 9 series, AI powerhouse, sleek design, amazing camera.
Check.
Can even save your life in the wilderness.
Yeah.
But no phone is perfect, right?
That's true.
We got to talk about some of the downsides.
All right, let's get into it.
We already talked about the Android version thing at launch.
Yeah.
Were there any other areas where the Pixel 9 series didn't quite measure up?
Well, I mean, some people might find the price a little bit high.
Yeah, especially for those Pro models.
Especially the Pro models.
Yeah, there's a lot of great phones out there.
Yeah, a lot of competition.
Right. I guess you get what you pay for, right?
Well, that's always the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Value is subjective. What one person thinks is a good deal.
Right.
Someone else might think is way too expensive.
It depends what you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. Your needs, your priorities, your budget.
But even with that price tag, I gotta say,
the
Pixel 9 series is pretty tempting.
I mean, it's a pretty compelling package.
It is. It's not every day you find a phone that can, potentially save your life.
Yeah.
Help you manage your day, generate art, and look really sleek and cool all at the same time.
It's a lot to offer, but like any big purchase, it's important to really weigh the features, the benefits against your own needs and your budget.
Right. What's a must-have feature for me might not be important to you.
Exactly.
It all depends how you plan to use it.
So do your research, read reviews, figure out what matters most to you.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
So we've talked about a lot of different things here.
Yeah, we have.
All the little details of the Pixel 9 series.
The nitty-gritty.
And also these bigger ideas about AI.
Yeah, the big picture.
How it's changing our world.
The future.
But I want to go back to something you said earlier.
Okay.
About the future of smartphones.
Oh, yeah. You mean how AI is going to change everything?
Yes, exactly.
It's a big topic.
It's exciting, but it's also a little bit scary.
Yeah.
What kind of innovations are we going to see in the future?
It's hard to say, for sure.
Yeah.
But the possibilities are kind of endless.
We can already create images from text.
Yeah.
Get emergency help from space.
Yeah, what's next?
What's next?
I mean, imagine a world where our phones can seamlessly translate languages in real time.
Oh, wow.
Or give us personalized health recommendations based on our biometrics.
Wow.
Or even help us navigate complicated social situations with AI-powered emotional intelligence.
That's some next level stuff.
It is. Science fiction is becoming reality.
I need a minute to process all of that.
Take your time.
Wow.
But the point is, the future of smartphones, it's really tied to AI.
Yeah, for sure.
They're going to evolve together.
So the big question is, where do we go from here?
What does this mean for us as individuals, as a society?
Yeah, that's a big question.
It is, and it's one we're going to be exploring as the final part of our deep dive.
I'm ready.
We'll get into the potential benefits and the risks of this AI-powered future.
Okay.
And what we can all do to make sure it's a future that we can all embrace. So we've spent a lot of time talking about the Pixel 9 series, all the cool things it can do.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to kind of take a step back and ask ourselves, what does this all mean?
Yeah, where do we go from here?
Yeah, what does this AI-driven world actually look like? You know?
It feels like we're at the beginning of something really big,
Yeah,
like something that could change
it's a
everything.
big shift.
But it's hard to even imagine what those changes might be.
Yeah, it's hard to grasp.
Yeah,
But I think, the most important thing to remember
yeah.
is that AI is a tool.
Okay.
Like any tool, it can be used for good or for bad.
Right.
It all depends on who's using it
Right, the intention.
and what their intentions are.
So it's not just about the technology itself.
No, it's about the choices we make.
It's about the rules.
Yeah, the rules we set,
Yeah.
how we use it, how we develop it.
We've got to think about those things now,
Yeah, early on,
while it's still in its early stages.
exactly, because it's coming, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, it's happening.
We need to be ready for it. We got to think about ethics,
Yeah, for sure.
potential biases, impact on privacy, on jobs.
Yeah, all those things.
It's almost like we're creating a whole new world
Yeah.
where the line between humans and machines is getting blurrier and blurrier.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the good stuff.
All right, the exciting stuff.
Yeah, like what are some of the ways AI could actually improve our lives?
Well, I mean, we've talked about some of them already, right?
Yeah.
Like imagine personalized healthcare,
Okay.
where AI can analyze your genes,
Oh, wow.
your lifestyle, create custom treatments just for you.
So no more one-size-fits-all medicine.
Exactly. That would be huge.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
What about education?
Oh, yeah.
Could AI make that better?
Absolutely. You could have personalized learning experiences for every student,
Oh, that's cool.
tailored to their needs, their abilities.
No more boring lectures.
No more standardized tests.
I'm in.
Yeah.
But what about jobs?
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
I mean, a lot of people are worried that AI is going to take their jobs away.
That's a legitimate concern.
Yeah.
And it's something we definitely need to be thinking about, preparing for.
Yeah.
But it's also important to remember that AI will create new jobs,
Okay.
jobs that we can't even imagine right now.
So it's not just about replacing us, it's about
Augmenting.
working with AI.
Yeah, collaborating to solve problems.
Okay, so it's like a partnership.
Exactly. We can work together.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
But there are some scary possibilities too, right?
Of course, like any powerful technology, AI can be misused.
What are some of the things that we should be worried about?
We got to be vigilant about things like algorithmic bias, right?
Mhm.
Making sure the data is fair,
Right.
data privacy,
Yeah, for sure.
making sure our information is protected. And we got to think about the possibility of AI being used for bad things.
Like, what kind of bad things are we talking about?
I mean, surveillance,
Oh, wow.
even warfare,
Okay, yeah, that is scary.
something we got to be mindful of.
So what can we do?
Yeah.
How can we make sure that AI is used for good?
That's the big question. And I think there are a lot of things we can do.
Okay,
We can support organizations that are working on ethical AI.
right.
We can demand transparency from companies that are collecting our data.
So we know what they're doing with it.
Exactly. And we can educate ourselves
Yeah.
about the potential risks and the benefits of AI.
It sounds like it's going to take all of us working together
Yeah, it's a collective effort.
to make sure AI is used the right way.
But I'm optimistic. I think we can do it.
Yeah.
I think if we work together,
Yeah,
we can create a future with AI that benefits everyone.
that's a great point. So to wrap up our deep dive today
Yeah.
into the Google Pixel 9 series
Right.
and the amazing world of AI.
It's been a journey.
It has.
That's for sure.
I want to leave you with this one thought. The future is not set in stone.
Okay.
We create the future
We do?
together.
Collectively?
So let's make sure we create a future that we can all be proud of.
Well said.
Thanks for joining us today.
It's been a pleasure.
And a special thanks to RechargeMyTopup.com
Yeah, they gave us a lot to talk about.
for the awesome review that started this whole conversation.
Definitely.